shirts.
Okay, good. Take off any hooded sweatshirt. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put on our apron. So I need you guys to put on your aprons. I need you to put on your hat. I need you, after you do that, then put on your, wash your hands. Make sure you pull your hair back.
And wash under your nails.
Yeah, wash under your nails.
And when you're serving any plated food that's not going to be heated, that's when you put on your gloves. Understand?
At all times.
Not when you're at the grill. When you're serving food that you will not heat up again, that's when you use your gloves. Food that is going on the plate. Understand?
Finish your hat, your rubber, hat. Take off the hooded sweatshirt. Hold on.
We would rather you guys be uniform, so let's see how many white we have.
What's your name, young brother?
Jamar.
Jamar what?
Hutchins.
Jamar Hutchins. All right, chef of the future. All right.
Did everyone get a chance to look at the pantry items?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So the way that this works, because a couple of people came up to me and said, I don't see any meat. So which means that everybody doesn't know how chop works. I won't look straight at the person. So the way this works, we're going to bring out a basket. And each basket is going to have secret ingredients. It's going to have about 4 items in the basket. You have to use either all of or part of the ingredient that is in each ingredient in the basket. You're going to have 20 minutes to make your first meal, which is going to be your appetizer. Chef Nicole Justice Hilton has been an chef instructor with Keystone Butterfly for 2 years? 3 years?
3, 4.
It feels like forever. It feels like we've known each other. 3 years? 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Feels like my sister from
she is also the owner of her own catering business, the Sun Culinary Consulting. So please, everyone give it up for Chef Justice. Right is the restaurateur and chef Keith Bryant. He is the owner of Winners and is the previous owner of Sweet Potatoes in the Rochelle. Winners is located in Yonkers. So everyone give it up for Chef. And I always leave our resident judge last. Mr. Peter Kelly, who I love the other 2 as well, but I absolutely enjoy this one. This gentleman is also a chef and restaurateur. Right now he owns a number of restaurants. The one that I've been to that I absolutely love is Xavier's on the Hudson X2O. That's located on the Yonkers Field. So if you haven't been to Winners, which is a little further down on Broadway, or if you haven't been to X2O, you have to make your way over there because the food is excellent. So if you can give Chef Peter Kelly. And you guys have already looked at the pantry items. You guys are gonna have, let me see, let's look at the time. You guys are gonna have 20 minutes. You have until 10:53 to make your first appetizer, to make your first meal, which is your appetizer. What you want to do is pull your handles down, all the way down, Okay, come on. All right, so the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Leave it back. You have jalapeno peppers, and you have golden cherry tomatoes. You have 30 minutes to create your appetizer with those 4 ingredients. Again, I'm going to say it just once. Make sure you use either part of or all of each ingredient in the basket. Do not leave any of the ingredients out that are in the basket. Understand? All right, start.
Well, Chef Peter,
Yes, sir.
you're looking at the young future junior chefs
No,
aspiring
looking at the
to
future
follow
of,
in your steps.
My staff.
What's certain things you look for in your chefs?
First thing, I want to make sure they can hold a knife correctly and how they're chopping. Think about how they're putting flavors together.
We'll take some fine cuisine today.
All right, that'd be great.
We call this our what? Our colorful salad.
Okay.
Yeah. Our Roosevelt colorful salad.
Oh, there we go.
The Roosevelt special.
That is very
I
cool.
don't do that. Well, some lettuce, tomatoes, onions, has radishes, and peppers, and a little bit of vinegar. Yeah.
Yay.
All right, so
Bring us the food.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are going to, the judges are going to taste. I'm going to pass the mic to the judges so they are more than welcome to give a little bit of feedback.
Colorful salad.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt colorful salad. Okay. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like the texture of the salad. The vegetables are cut nice and thin. But I don't taste the vinaigrette or the vinegar dressing that you said you have on here, correct?
The tomato, some of the tomatoes you cut, but you put this large one on there, it's hard to eat. It's big. So cut it. Okay? Great job. Great job. Beautifully presented.
What we have here is called caramel colors. We have strawberries, blueberries, and mangoes. What we do like the bell peppers, we just put it there for a nice color presentation. So I hope you enjoy it. Made it with love.
I think you guys did a great job. It's really creative. I mean, you know, once you taste it, you know, your mouth says, wow.
And who is going to present? Not surprising.
I represent Gorton High School. This is a stuffed tomato, let it out with the roasted vegetables. Trying to make it look as good as possible and as tasty as possible.
I think this is great. This is great. The idea is great. The plate presentation looks nice. I see you guys kept it simple. The only problem I have with this is that the cheese is not melted. So I guess your intentions were to try to melt the cheese or... Okay, but the flavor is great, the presentation I like. But I think if the cheese is melted, it would have added an extra touch to the dish, flavor, and also presentation. I like it.
This is beautiful. The only problem that I have with this dish is just a lack of salt. If you guys would have just put a sprinkle just of salt, it would have been delicious, but nonetheless, I finished it. It was perfect size, and it was well balanced. Really good.
This was a beautiful presentation of a first course. I thought all the ingredients really worked well on a first course. Mine was a little short on vegetables. I think could have used a little bit more. And obviously the cheese needs to be melted if you're going to put it on there. There was an awful lot of cheese on mine that was, get melted. But anyway, great job.
Hey, you want them now? Okay, I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I said Kristen to do it and the last one.
Pot? I didn't want the pot.
Judging exactly what is on the plate or what you put into your orange chili.
It's fried the fish, then we made sauce, and then we fried the asparagus, and then we had rice.
We used breadcrumbs, cheese, rice, mushrooms, asparagus, fish, and yeah.
And how did you make the sauce? What did you put in the sauce?
Mushrooms, onions, garlic,
Yeah, tomatoes.
tomatoes, and we just
Very good. All right, judges, enjoy.
Roosevelt. I like this dish. This dish is great. The presentation is beautiful. I think it was very creative. Christian, right? Let's see. What are the ingredients inside your the sauce? The sauce. We don't know about the sauce.
It was mushroom, the tomatoes, onions, and garlic.
Okay. Yeah, because it's lacking the mushroom. And also the fish was a little too salty. Okay? Besides that, the meal was great. I think you guys executed this very well. And I just want to say also, what happened today, as far as the equipment breaking down, this happens in real restaurants. Sometimes your ovens go down, your deep fryer goes down, and you have to handle the situation. So I think you guys did a great job.
Okay, fish to me was really well seasoned. I liked it. Presentation, you guys, I know you were rushed at the last minute, so it was just a little harried. And just a tad bit too oily. That's it. But the flavors were awesome. Sauce is really fresh. The asparagus, I kind of like mine's a little caramelized like that, so you did a really good job. And got a lot of work done in the time that you guys were given. So I really appreciate that.
Well, this was great. I mean, great job to everybody on dealing with stoves going in and out. Terrific. I love that you used fresh tomato in this sauce. It's really good. It works with the fish really well, but it's badly under-seasoned. Maybe the fish is a little over-seasoned and the sauce is a little under. The arancini is good, but it's a little bit big. Had you done a little smaller one, it probably would have a better crust to rice ratio. That might be more. It's hard to get them hot in the center when they're so big. But very good job. Interesting.
We're gonna have Riverside. Riverside, can you present? And if you could tell what it is the presenter.
Today here we have a spicy fish crust on top of egg and bell peppers and radish and mushrooms and tomatoes together. And on the side you have a lime with beans on the fish, and we have a sweet sauce so we can balance out the spiciness of the fish.
Judges, enjoy.
That's what she uses, right?
I like this dish. This dish, the presentation is great. Flavors are there. But I'm just looking at the two presentations next to me. Remember, you're being scored on plate presentation also. So my fish is upside down. It's on the inside up. Theirs is on the meat side up. So the presentation is very important. And, you know, I'm dining at a restaurant and I'm sitting next to them. We all have the same dish. They should look the same when it comes to the table. Other than that, the fish is great. Presentation is good. It tastes delicious. I think the fish just needs a little bit more seasoning. Good job.
Okay, who can just give me another description of this dish? What are we calling it? Yeah, you guys hear me?
Yes. We cook eggs and we put the vegetables all together in like a tomato sauce with a little bit of white wine, and we plated that with the fish on top with the lime. We also made a sauce to put on top of it. It is vanilla, maple syrup, a little bit of olive oil, and we squeeze a little bit of lime juice into it to put on top.
Okay, the plating is beautiful. You guys had a great presentation, a great crust. The crust is really interesting and not too spicy. It's really nice. And it's the sweetness is a little tad off-putting. But the addition of the acid that you guys gave with the lemon, that was really good. That was a good counterbalance for that. So I really like the dish. It's beautiful. Okay.
Well, this is the best dish we've had so far. It's, in my opinion. I think that the balance of the flavors is really interesting. The fish has a real spice to it and a lot of flavor. It's marinated and rubbed. I think the lime adds a lot when you put it on there, and the underpinnings with the mushroom and the asparagus with the egg. It's a very interesting dish. You utilized some cilantro in there. I mean, there's all kinds of flavors going on. A really great job on this dish. Really great.
The students of Gorton High School come and present to the judges. And we're going to have someone provide a description.
Gorton, we make fish deluxe.
Okay.
With fish.
How'd you make the fish?
Fish deluxe.
Did you saute it?
Yeah, saute it.
Okay. And what else is on the plate?
Asparagus. Sob.
Okay.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. How'd you make the potatoes?
We try to season with
Did you boil them or did you?
Yeah, boil.
You boil potatoes? Okay.
And then season it. And then put it in the oven.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I think this is great. I mean, the flavor is great. Potatoes are cooked right. The fish is fantastic. The mushrooms are really, really seasoned well. The only thing I have a problem with is the presentation. I mean, you know, you just threw one piece of asparagus. Are we short asparagus or something? Or what happened there with the asparagus? I'm sorry?
We kind of forgot it, and then like at the last minute, we realized we didn't have any, so just, yeah.
Okay. The shortage of asparagus, okay. All right, but this dish is very, very tasty. You guys did a great job. Gorton, thumbs up.
This dish for me was definitely oversalted. It was oversalted and it was overcooked. A lot of the elements, the fish kind of was dry, the potatoes were dry. It just needed some moisture or a sauce or something, and just a little bit of a dial back on the salt. But the flavors, the roasting of the fish and the roasting of the potatoes and the roasting of the mushrooms, the flavors really spoke to me. The flavors were awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I really enjoyed it.
I would agree with much of that. You know, I think you guys overcompensated with salt this time around. So it's seasoned, but it's a little bit over-seasoned. I love they used the potatoes, and I know there was a little bit of work to get those ready to go on time, but they're cooked very well. And I like the dish. I do think that, you know, sometimes a little bit of sauce, however you do that, would have saved you guys a little bit, because it would have added a little bit moisture back, which the dish needs. Great job.
So we have here, young brother, what are we stirring up here?
Making a syrup.
Syrup. Yep. Nice fruit syrup. Are they gonna go on something?
Here, on the cupcake.
Nice, nice.
So, it is now the end of the dessert round. Let me just tell you, all of you have done a phenomenal job. I'm really proud of you. I'm glad that you came out. You did a fantastic job. Great teamwork. So, because Roosevelt was here waiting on us, you will be the first one to present to the judges. Who is going to do the description?
This is a very, very angel fruit cake. It has strawberries, blueberries, and some mangoes. The batter is tested with mango and strawberries, just not too much. And our sauce is made up with all three of the berries, mango, strawberry, and berries. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Very delicious.
Thank you. Okay, Chef Jen, I'll let you start. Okay.
This berry sauce is delicious. Really nice. Not too sweet, not too tart, it's perfect. Cake is really nice too as well. A little bit dense, but beautiful for you guys to be baking in however many minutes it was. 40. It was amazing. The savory chefs that don't do that. They make a sauce this way, so good job. Really good job.
I think it's terrific. Can you hear me?
Oh,
The mango, where is the mango in this dish you mentioned? In the batter, you put it in the batter. And in the sauce, too. Okay. The sauce is a little bit overwhelmed by blueberry. It's delicious, but it's really blueberry. It's hard to tell that there's also strawberry and mango in there. So I would back off a little bit on blueberry, if you want them all chunky. Cake is just a little bit undercooked, but great job. And the presentation was beautiful. Thanks.
This time I think. Hello? Okay, sunshine. You guys really did your thing this time. This time you really thought about it. Your plate presentation was great. My plate presentation was a little sloppy. See? All the strawberries all around, smudged all around the plate. But the food tastes great. This dessert, I'm not even sure I could have done it in 30 minutes. But you guys did a great job. And I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it because I was watching y'all guys as a team. And I like the way you guys are working together. But this time you really put your best foot forward. Good job.
This was very difficult. There was a lot of great dishes, and it was very, very close. So, congratulations to everyone. Great job.
Yes. Okay, I just want to say, as your chef instructor, I am extremely, extremely proud of you guys. You guys have done an amazing job. I mean, the creativity, the teamwork, the sportsmanship. I saw throughout the competition, sharing of ingredients and asking, is it okay if I turn up the oven because your stuff is in there? That is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so, so proud of all of you. So there are no losers in this competition at all. You guys know that you're all my favorites, and I love you, so you did a great job.
Thank you to you guys. You guys were cooking with passion, with heart. A lot of energy was going into your food. We can see that. We admire that about all of you. Like Chef said, there's no loser here. There's only winners, and you can only get better and better and better.
And with that being said, I'm going to start with the second prize winner. And the second prize winner is Roosevelt High School. The first prize winner, Riverside High School.